The feeling is the secret, right? That's what you hear all the time, is that you need to find and practice the feeling of your manifestation, of your desire, your end result. But what if you can't feel that? What if you can't tap into that emotion? That's what this video is about. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliet Cleary. I'm a manifestation coach. And if you're new here and you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe. For information on how to work with me and for my free product, that's in the description box below. When wanting to manifest your desire, your goal, your outcome, the feeling is the most important part, right? Because our emotions equal our vibration. It equals what comes back to us. It's how we get things, right? Whether they're wanted or unwanted. It's based on how we're feeling and what is that dominant emotion. What is our dominant mood or attitude. How we feel more often of the time is what we're going to get more of, right? So it's really, really important to practice the emotions of what you're wanting to call in, what you're wanting to live in your life. And that's the feeling that if you already had it, how would you feel? What are those emotions? Gratitude, right? Joy, relief, ease, freedom, fun. When you are visualizing or scripting or imagining or talking about your desire, you're wanting to access the feeling of it. But I've had quite a few comments and questions around this of, okay, I'm struggling to feel my desire. I'm struggling to feel how it would feel if that were mine, if it were done. And here's why. So it's one of two things, or probably a bit of both. So firstly, if you are trying to do any manifesting process, if you are trying to talk or think or take action from a feeling of lack, how can you feel, for example, the abundance, the money you're wanting to call in? If you're feeling lack, if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling discouraged right now, you can't jump to that positive emotion. Or if you're feeling super lonely and super upset, very sad, about not being in a relationship, and then you try to imagine the relationship and how that would feel, it makes sense that you can't access that feeling because you're coming from lack. So do not try to visualize or imagine or talk about your specific desire when you are in a low vibration, when you are in a lower mood, when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling depressed or discouraged or powerless or angry or overwhelmed. That is not the time to do the process. That's the time to get feeling better so that you're in your place of power and that any process you do will work for you, or any action that you take will benefit you. And it's a mistake that all of us make in the beginning, and that some of us continue to make over and over again because we think that the power is in the process that we're using, is in the visualization process. No, the power is in you. And so from what state, from what emotional and mental state are you doing these processes? Because I'm telling you, if you were feeling very joyful, if you were in a state of alignment, if you were feeling appreciative or truly deeply relaxed, deeply calm, and then you visualize or imagine your desire or just ask yourself, how would it feel to have that? You would be able to access the feeling. So if you are struggling with this, your number one goal is to get feeling better before you do the process. And sometimes processes like visualization can help us to feel better. But usually what most of us are doing is we're doing the manifestation process, the visualization, the scripting. We're doing it on really tough subjects that we really badly want our desire, which means, and it's really not coming, which means that we have a lot of resistance. More than likely, it's not going to make you feel better to focus on your specific goal in that moment, and you won't be able to reach the feeling or practice it and maintain it. So when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling anything less than good feeling emotion, That is your time to get feeling better, to soothe yourself, to say affirmations, to go focus on something else and get feeling better. Relax your body, relax your mind, do something that feels better, do something that makes you feel good. And now when you're feeling better, so you've raised your vibration, because that's what it means to raise your vibration. You're feeling better, you're in a better mental and emotional state. Now visualize, and you will be more easily able to access that emotion, that feeling of the wish fulfilled. So again, just you raising your vibration is going to make it easier for you to find that feeling. But also, it could be that you've raised your vibration, you feel better, and you've thought about or visualized your end desire and how it would feel, and then it brings you back out of alignment. It brings up resistance. And the reason why, more than likely, is that you are trying to make something happen. Now, I want you to really, really hear this, because these manifesting processes that so many amazing teachers have taught us, it doesn't say that you're trying to make something happen through visualization. You are trying to match up with your desire, but you're not trying to make anything happen. And I find that where we get stuck is that we're trying to find the feeling to make it happen instead of just allowing ourselves to feel it. That's not difficult. It's not difficult for you to allow yourself to feel it. But if there is an ulterior motive of like, okay, I have to feel it and I really want to feel it and I'm not feeling it, but I really want to feel it because I really want that end result. I really have to have this desire. Like I just can't live without it. I can't breathe without it, right? When that's your energy behind it, then of course it's going to bring up a ton of resistance. But if instead you just said, okay, I'm going to feel this for the purpose of feeling it. That's it. That's my intention. I'm not trying to make anything happen. It is not my job to make anything happen. That is up to the universe. It's already been sorted. I'm just tuning my frequency. And how I do that, how I get on the frequency of that reality where I'm living what I want, is by feeling it. I don't have to try and make it happen through the process, through the feeling, through the visualization. It's done. You're not making anything happen. All that needs to happen is you feeling good. And that is something that you just have to allow yourself. Could you allow yourself to feel the gratitude or the relief or the ease or the joy or the appreciation? Could you allow yourself to feel it just for the sake of feeling it? Because that is easy, but it's just a matter of you deciding and giving yourself permission to feel good, even though something isn't in your current 3D reality. It is a reality, but it's not currently here what you're living. Because a lot of us will put off feeling how we want to feel until we have the thing, right? And so it's giving yourself permission to feel that way, even though it's not what you're living right this second. You're not trying to make anything happen. You're not trying to change or fix anything. That's really important. You are not trying to change or fix anything. It's already done. Feel it. That's it. And if you really love yourself, you will let yourself feel that. And again, try to do this when you're already feeling good, especially if it is really difficult for you to do this, or it has been very difficult for you to do this. When you were a child, it was easy for you to imagine things because you were doing it for fun, right? You were doing it because it was fun and you liked it and you enjoyed how it felt. That's how you have to do this. Because if you're doing it from a thing of like, okay, I'm imagining it, yes, this is fun, but then you're like, okay, but I need to, see it very specifically and I need to feel it or exactly how I want to feel it and I have to feel it for long enough and because I need to make this happen, right? I need to fix this problem. I really need this thing. That's resistance. So you have to stop getting in your own way because it's done and just feel the emotion. And if you don't know what emotion to feel, just practice the feeling of gratitude and also relief. Relief is something that's like, oh, yeah, that would make me feel big relief, right? That's kind of more easier to tap into, relief and ease. And gratitude. That's the end result of everything that you want. You would feel immense gratitude and appreciation. So just find that feeling. And if it helps, don't try to see or visualize everything too specifically. If you have a ton of resistance, just find the feeling. Don't try to see it yet, just find the feeling of. So you ask yourself, especially if you have trouble with visualization, just ask yourself, how would it feel to have this thing right now? If I waved a magic wand and you had it, how would you feel? And just allow yourself to feel that. Even like 30 seconds or 1 minute of that is perfect. You don't have to try and sit there and make it happen. There's nothing for you to do. Like, there is nothing for you to try and fix or change or make happen right now. You're tuning yourself to a frequency, and that's just by practicing emotions. And if you really, really struggle to, even try to do an exercise like this and think about your desire and how it would feel, which means there's a lot of resistance. And again, maybe you are trying to do it from feeling really, really low, being on a really low frequency, so in a really low mood. In that case, don't do that then. But also, any time throughout your day when you are feeling a positive emotion that matches your future, your end result, it doesn't matter what you're focused on, you're practicing the feeling of the desire fulfilled. For example, if you went throughout your day and you created a habit that you would focus on all different things to be grateful for and really feel the gratitude of things that you're living now, things in the past, and things you're looking forward to, just grateful, appreciation. And that became like a habit. You're practicing the emotions that match your end result and the end result of everything that you want. And if you were to feel that more often, those things would have to manifest, because that becomes your dominant vibration. Okay, so remember that there's nothing that you have to do. You can let go. You can let go of the how and just allow yourself to feel those good feeling emotions, because it's fun and you deserve to feel good. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure to let me know in the comment section below by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. To work with me or for my free audio training, that's in the description box below, as well as Law of Attraction clothing. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one.